If you've ever wondered exactly how much food Andy eats, that pile here is 3 bags full of food. He's at his respite care for exactly 48 hours. We won't bring any of that home with us. As is routine on these trips to Boston for respite, we're at McDonald's for pre-McDonald's. Bread roll for Andy and maybe a nugget for Kev. Tell you what, it is really hot. If it's like this all weekend, I'm going to regret choosing insomnia over just sitting around in a beer garden. Lovely weather. Well, we've made it to Boston. We've dropped Andy off at his respite place. Problem is, we've forgot his 2DS charger, which is a bit of a problem when he's there for 2 days. So we've now discovered that there's a multi-storey car park in Boston. All those times we moaned that you can't pay for the parking with your phone or a card in Boston. Apparently in here you can, but also in this shopping centre, that again we didn't know exists, there's apparently a game. So we're going to try and find the game, purchase a charger and drop it off to him, and then go about our business. Now, I'm pretty sure you've all met Anna before, you're familiar with her work. We went in there looking for what?
Charger. A
charger for Andy's DS. We did come out with a charger, but also with a pair of Fallout trousers. There you go. Which I've told her if she wears them for insomnia tomorrow, I'll give her £100, which she's refusing. Because she's already got the hoodie as well, so she could go in full on jumpsuit effect look and t-shirt.
Because I got it when I pre-ordered, it says 111 on it.
So you could have full Fallout garb and earn yourself £100 and you're not interested.
You won't give me £100.
Oh, if you wore all that tomorrow around insomnia, £100. Well, for the first time since February, Andy is at his respite care. The girls are not with us and we are in Peterborough. We normally disappear off to our hotel when these circumstances all align. So because we're in Peterborough, we still want to have a special, exciting, romantic time. So we are visiting the trifecta of awesome. We have the Range, Smiths and B&M. What more could any girl want? Which one do you want to go in first? Let's go to the Range first because it's furthest away. They're the greatest shops in the world. I hope we've got enough time to visit them all.
Hold on, you got to go to B&M yesterday.
Yeah, and this is a different B&M. I love these shops. I could happily survive if these were the only 3 shops left in existence. They sell everything I could ever want. Why?
Where would you get your cheese?
The Range.
But the Range
or B&M. Both of them sell cheese. Massive box of broken biscuits from the Range. That's my weekend sorted. You alright? Well, it seems like a rather worrying precedent has been set. 15 minutes later, we're now leaving the same shop.
It's still the same.
Yeah, the thing is back exactly as it was when she slipped on it. But it seems like it's now a tradition whenever Andy's in respite care, one of us ends up slipping on something and has to fill in an accident form. So they've just taken her back into the shop, let her refill her pick and mix that she had.
My phone smashed.
Yeah, she smashed her phone screen, and it's all because that thing, she slipped on it. They've said, oh no, she couldn't have slipped on that, it can't have been there. We've come out the shop and it's back exactly where it was again. So, well played, the Range. You're now 3rd on my list of favourite shops after these two, because these two haven't tried to kill Anna. Let's go and enjoy Smiths. No discount wrestlers in Smiths. No pop vinyl. Well, they had pop vinyls, but they weren't. Yeah, but they weren't the ones I wanted. They didn't have any pop vinyls I wanted. It was quite a disappointing experience. B&M has got a lot to do now to save this trip to the holy trinity of shopping experiences, because we've had an injury over there, but we did get broken biscuits, so I guess it breaks even roughly. Smiths was a bit weak though. It's all on B&M. Cinema snacks purchased. Now we need to go and find somewhere to have some dinner and see if there's actually anything to see at the cinema, because we haven't actually decided what we're seeing at the cinema yet.
Graphic novel.
A graphic novel. What's it called?
No.
We don't know, but it's something to do with a graphic novel from like the 60s or something, because I looked it up, didn't I? It's got Rihanna in it, so it must be good. But I wonder if they'll let me take in my big box of broken biscuits. What? These are my cinema snacks! Oh, I'll have to... Are we suing the Range?
Really?
Because we didn't sue the hotel that tried to kill me. But you're actually you look in pain, whereas I just looked embarrassed. We're going to sue them. Okay, I may have forgotten when we decided to come out in Peterborough that Peterborough Beer Festival is on right now, just on a field over there. This car park, bearing in mind it's nearly 7 o'clock at night, pretty full. We're out in public when there's other people around. We're indoors folk. We're not used to being around the general public. So this is all going to get a little bit weird and uncomfortable because they're not our kind of people. Usually when we're out and about, no, I know, but we're going to be mooching around near where they are, and our kind of people wear wrestling t-shirts and carry their DS with them so they don't miss out on their street passes, and talk about nerdy things and talking to cameras. There's a lot of normal people around, dressed like normal people, and I just don't care for it. Are you all right now? Hop along. No.
I was sat there when we were doing accident to popping pills because it hurt so much.
Yeah.
And the woman couldn't believe I was 32.
No, she thought you were much older, didn't she? Dinner consumed. I've said it before in the vlog. I will no doubt say it again. If you ever get a chance. What's what place? That's the dessert place, Casper's.
Oh.
If you ever get a chance to visit Wildwood, have their Philly cheesesteak sandwich thing. It's ace. We've now, as is our tradition, got about 6 minutes to get to the cinema before the film we want to see officially starts. We're not seeing the comic book one in the end because apparently it doesn't exist. But I think we're seeing a Tom Cruise film, American made. I know nothing about it. She tells me it'll be good. So there'll probably be a full review of that any moment now. American Made, that was the name of the movie if I kept forgetting earlier. Oh, it was alright. Pretty good. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. It was out today.
We've seen a new release movie. I don't think I've ever done that before. There wasn't many people there for a new movie that's out today.
Yeah.
But yeah, perfectly acceptable. My guess is that today's the day that most of you have noticed that we've moved to the 1 day delay on the vlog. It's been like that for like 3 or 4 days now. Pretty much the vlog where I said I might do it, from the next day we did it. Hopefully it's not too disorienting. I know I'm saying this Friday night and I'm about to tell you how we need to rush home so we can get to bed so that we're ready for insomnia tomorrow, and you're seeing this Sunday morning when we've already been to insomnia, and you see us talk about that all over Twitter and stuff. But the big advantage of all that means that I can just go home now and go to bed.
No.
Which, what?
I'm going to do my nails.
She's going to go home and do her nails. I'm going to go home and go to bed, which I haven't been able to do for nearly 9 months because the last thing I've had to do every day is edit this vlog. But tomorrow morning's vlog's already uploaded and scheduled. I did it yesterday, and although I accept it might be disorienting, hopefully you can accept the fact that these vlogs are going to be much better if I can get a little bit more sleep and not have to rush them. So with that being said, we're going to close things off there today. Busy day at Insomnia tomorrow, which I'm sure you'll join us for. If you've enjoyed today's vlog, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. Thank you very much for watching.